Hey, what's good, everybody? This your girl Champagne. Welcome to my page. If you like what I'm doing, like. If you like what I'm doing, sub. Thank you. We're gonna get right to it. Not in a rush, but let's just talk about our Knicks. Um, we're in trouble. I think we're in trouble. Losing the 4 games, we was like, relax. But now we're losing, and not just because we're losing, it's because we're not closing out games. We're not playing to the end. We're always waiting until the fourth quarter to find it as an emergency. You're pro level, you're getting paid. We already know that, so we don't have to discuss any of that. But Leon, you got to start cooking. February 4th is coming up. You know what we need. You see what the issue is. I don't know why you keep waiting to pull the trigger. If you keep waiting to the February 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, most of the people are going to be gone. And we need to go get free agency if they're going. We need to go get some, like I keep saying, go to Rutgers and get somebody. You don't just have to go to college and get people. You know what I mean? You could go in the streets. You could go to people who never got drafted and they ballers and they got overlooked. Because they still out there balling. Some people went overseas, wanted to go in the league and couldn't get in there. I'm just drinking some water. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I'm always belching, drinking water a lot lately. And I just think we need to pay attention. Not the fans. I'm talking about the shot callers, which is the owner, Dolan, and Leon. Y'all got to start cooking because Bridges is a disappointment. Yeah, he shows up here and there and get a little 15 here, 20, but he's. I would never call nobody too skinny to block, but because he has the mental problem, he's slow. He let guys just run past him, the ball dribbling, he won't go dive on it. And when they show the camera, he looks like this. I'm like, yo, is something wrong with him? I want to like him so bad. But he don't have a dog in him. He got a puppy in him. McBride, thank you. Win or lose, you're grinding. We like that. Shamet, win or lose, you're grinding, but y'all got to get on point. Clarkson, you got to show up consistently, brother. We like you. I'm going to speak for me. I like you, but you got to show up. You can't make them silly, I don't like the word silly because everybody using that word. Unmindful fouls, unmindful turnovers, because it all starts with the mental. 90% neck up. It's your mental. Y'all have low basketball IQ. I'm watching the game. I'm watching y'all. To be in the pro, y'all got low basketball IQ. It's 90% neck up. You all could play. You got there. It's just different levels. It's like a singer. Oh, she could sing or he could sing. What level? A, B, C, or D. You got your A list, your B league. Your B list, your C, and your D. Y'all play like the D league. And then you get one person to shine, and then you get one person you blame. One person to shine, and then one person. We already know who y'all blame. Y'all blame Towns. Towns, I don't know what's going on. I've been watching you for years, and you always play hard. Something is not right over there because you're not yourself. That's why in the tri-state, they said New York, but it's the tri-state. Let's keep it real. Let's stop all the ego mess. It's New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. That's your fan base. And most of those people moved out of different states, out of the country. That's why when you travel, you have a lot of fans because they from the tri-state. One of the tri-state areas, whether you like it or not. Keep it real. You know? You got people all over the world who grew up in those 3 states, New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, spent most of their time in Manhattan. Most of the people in those areas worked in Manhattan for years before the trade went down. You know what I mean? So stop disrespecting people. A lot of your podcasts, you got so much ego. Don't make me start calling y'all out because you know I will. If you call me outside my name, I'm going to find you. And that's real. I'm not playing with y'all. Stay professional. You know what I mean? Or hood professional at least. And get back to the game. We have a problem and we need to solve it. All we do is say trade. Can't trade everybody. Every year, trade this person. No, we need to go talk to the person who make the deals. Who is the scouter? Who is the one bringing these non-ballers in. That's the issue. That's our problem. We just go see a couple games. Oh, they could play. Nah, we need a better scouter. We need to remove that scouter and put a better scouter in. You know, that's why when you watch some teams, you look at these young boys. Oh man, they could fly in the air and dunk behind it because the scouters. They go and watch the athletic people. New York Knicks, I don't even think we have scouters. Oh, Leon Rose, you ain't scouting. If that's what you pick, you better hire me. I know how to scout. I know ballers. Only one baller's on the team. I mean, McBride's not even a baller. He plays ball, but he's not a baller. But there's only one baller on the team, and that's JB, Jalen Brunson. Everybody else is just players. Jalen Brunson has a full pack except for the defense. Every superstar have one flaw or two. And yes, he's a ball hog, but you know why? Because when he give you the rock, you do something crazy. He be like, I should have kept it, did it myself. But he can't have that pressure. It's a team sport, and I keep emphasizing team. Y'all want one person to save you. Oh, Cat didn't do this because it takes a team. Oh, he should carry on your back. That's in college. That's in high school. No, I'm not even gonna say college because Calipari wouldn't have that, or his team team players will do it as he instruct. Pass the ball around, get in, get this ball in, and they do it, and that's why they get to the pros. Maybe you need to bring in a coach from college to come in who have some experience with that, because Brown, he showed some good points, but the last few games, it's like he was just watching the game like a fan. You know how you need to put a quarter in somebody to make a move? He be standing there chewing on that go, I was like, yo, what's wrong with this dude? He don't see what we see? Because real fans see it. Why are you not seeing it? Why is Clarkson in there? He's not having a good night. I see if he was having a hot night, you put him in there. You just said it the other day on a post interview. You keep the hot people that's rolling. They wasn't rolling. You was up 10 points and you took the ones who was rolling out and put them on the bench. That's not coaching. We saw some goodness in you. We got a cup, a little tournament, and we got some wins. But if to go further deep, we need discipline. And it starts from the coach, the players, the owners, and the scouters. We need different pieces to make the puzzle work. I'm not doing, trade everybody. No, just 5 people. Yabu, Dadier, Jameson. Okay, who's that? How many is that? Yabu, Dadier, Jameson. Who's the other one? I like Delwara. I don't know why you took him out. You should have let him play the whole game, or at least fourth quarter, because he need time to cook, and he can cook. Yeah, he gonna make some juvenile decision, some D-League decision, but that comes from not playing enough. Sitting on the bench is one thing, but when you're in a game, it's a whole different ball game. It's a mental game, 90% neck up, and the coach must understand this. I know you getting used to the players too, but enough. You've been in the league long enough. That's why they let you go a lot. Because I look at your resume, it's high end. But now you see why they let you go. See, in New York, they'll let you go quicker. They'll pull that trigger real quick. Thank you, Brown. Go sit down. Because they're going to blame the coach in this tri-state. They always blame them, especially the fans. Now, Towns, you catching the heat because whatever you're going through, I could see because I watched you play for years. You can ball. You're a baller. But, I heard some podcasts saying, oh, he's Dominican. Well, his mother's Dominican, his father's black. That has nothing to do with it. Cut it out. Stop using people race, okay? Because there's a lot of people who can ball in all race. Cut that nonsense out. Y'all being silly now. I don't like that word silly. I'm going to say y'all being juvenile. So, I know you don't like Towns. So what? He's still on your team. The fans, you're not going to trade nobody. Because every time somebody don't do, I'll trade him. That's why we never get to win. You don't know how to build a team. Instead of trade, how about we be honest about we need to take some pieces away and put some pieces in to fit what was going on. We don't, oh, we want Giannis. He can't even help his own team win right now. What's wrong with y'all? Oh, we the most educated fan base. No, we're the most passionate and emotional and denial type of people. Because you got a lot of podcasts. They watch other people's podcasts and they start their podcast with the same thing that ESPN started with. Towns! Like when Randall was here. Randall's doing okay over there. You know why? Because people embraced him and they gave him right directions. Sometimes it's just about moving to the right fit, It's not that you can't play. And y'all need to understand something. It takes a team. I don't know how many times I need to say it. It's a puzzle. You got to get all the right pieces to fit. Some of those people just don't fit. But yet, Leon thought they was good. And I said, when he brought Yaba in, I looked at his records. I was like, oh, he got one dunk. I didn't see nothing else. Oh, he got that dunk on LeBron. See, y'all said everything ESPN was saying. I hear nothing else, but he dunked on LeBron. LeBron could dunk on you now. He's 41. Don't mess with him. He could block you. He could chase you down and block your shot and dunk on you at the same time. So come on with that. Oh, he dunked on LeBron. Well, good. That's why we got him. You know Starks dunked on Jordan? But did that stop Jordan? You can't mess up the great people. You can talk all the trash you want. Great is great. LeBron is great. You don't like his ways, that's your problem. Because he's going to be who he is. He already accomplished what he did. And whether you agree or disagree or you clown or not, that's your personality, not his. Because obviously he's going to be caked up in bread and he got the bag the rest of his life. When he died and come back, he got the bag. He died and come back, he got the bag. He's a bagger. He's a bagger. And he's a smart young man. Now, back to the Knicks. We have a problem and we just need to solve it. That's all. We need a solution. And yes, I see a few trades, but I don't see the main pieces being traded right now because they're not the problem. They're tired and they're looking for organization. So Mr. Brown, Coach Brown, Brother Brown, whatever, your system is not for us, obviously. Your system is probably for Boston and maybe, what's that team? Pacers last year Pacers, shoot those threes like that. We could show up sometime. We're not built to shoot threes and make it all the time. That's not who we are. I know the league is turning to that. Unless you go get some people who's going to do that. You know what I mean? Who can shoot 90% from the three. No one on our team could shoot 90% from the three. Oh, 90%, that's a large number. Well, that's how Coach Brown is running the system. Live by the three, die by the three. It can't work like that in this region. You got to do the zone sometimes. You got to do the pick and roll. You got to do the tissy roll. How you got a big man at the top of the key? Why is Karl Anthony Towns at the top of the key? He's a big man. Long as I've been watching basketball, the big man's near the boards. I don't get it. Like, what are y'all doing with him? Even Robinson, I see him come up to the line. He could dribble. I seen him practice, so he could dribble. He just barely dribbled in the game. And I'm like, what we have him for? Oh, for rebounds. Because it's not free throws. Yeah, he made one last night. I'm glad for him because I like my country boy. But we talking basketball right now. It's business. And then he should have had Towns and Robinson and at the same time at the end. Oh, Towns got 4 fouls. Well, so Robinson had 4 fouls. And the other team, 3 of them have 4 fouls. Stop harassing Towns. What are you taking your fouls home? You at the end of the game, you was up by 10. Now you tied the game. You're in the fourth. Oh, he got 4 fouls. Are you taking his fouls home? That's why they gave you 6 fouls, so you can use them if need be. Well, Towns always fouled. So what? You put him in a game with Robinson at the end. Okay? That's how you coach. Because the main problem was the rebounds. And only 2 were getting rebounds if Hart not in there. and he's out on his ankle. So you need someone to rebound. And the short guys can't rebound unless the ball fall in their hands because they short and no hops. You know, do what y'all do. But I'm telling you, y'all play like the Jets, the Giants, and the Mets, and now the Yankees. We have such ego that our, how you call it, scouter don't give us the real ballers, the real players. We just, here, I'm gonna give you 100,000 or 100 million to play for me. You can't make a free throw. You can't play defense. Towns and JB, they could play. They both are defensive liability. We know that. So therefore, you need to get some defensive players so you can't see that part of them if you're keeping them for offense and height. Well, Jalen not height, but he got that grit. He got that Jersey dog in him. That JB is a dog. Cat, he's still meowing. You know what I mean? He don't have a dog in him. I don't see a dog. I may sporadically see him play some good games and do his little, you know, that's his personality. Whether you like it or not, that's his person. Oh, he's soft. Okay, he's soft then. Let's move on from that. Let's get some strong dogs, some dudes from the streets who like to talk smack. And like I said in my other feed, my other video, Brown, I'm disappointed you know, Draymond going up to Cat. You know, Cat is a diplomat dude. And they said watch out for the quiet one. Be careful messing with Cat, okay? Because be careful messing with the quiet one. They don't want to go. They'll do it to you. That's why they make these sayings in our society. Be careful calling him names. He'll do it to you now. He's trying to be diplomatic about it. But don't pull that crazy out of him. Because every quiet person got a crazy in them. And they'll do it. And a big mouth, they don't do nothing but sell raffle tickets, you know? And we do need to solve this puzzle before February 5th. Because if you don't make any changes, we're in trouble. Because we're not going to beat nobody in the playoffs unless this lineup decide they're going to play better for 48 minutes with defense. Because the problem we're having right now is defense. We've been saying that from the jump. I don't know why Leon is not seeing it or recognizing it. We have a defensive problem. If Deuce is your best defensive guy, we have a problem. And we need to solve it. Oh, he the best defense to lock you down. He's not even 6'1", 6'2". What's the problem? Is something wrong with you? We might as well go get Alvarez. Go get another 6'1" or 6'0", you know? Defense, because he'll lock you down. He act just like Brooks and Draymond. So if you need a knucklehead, go get him. He's a cool dude, but I'm talking about that knucklehead game player, you know, they get on your nerves. Everybody need that on their team. Our team do not have dogs on the team. You need JB's a dog in playing. He's not a dog in slaying. At least I don't think so, because he haven't showed that grit. He seemed like, you know, he trying to do it the right way. But we need some dudes in the back, and your team scrapping. It ain't no talking to them. It's no shaking their hand. Coach, you was wrong on that. I don't care what people say. This is my opinion, my thoughts. That was weak. Now, that was soft. Embarrassing, and so we don't do that from here. Somebody come up in your face, we get back at them. You know, there's only two ways to deal with people when you're real. Either you step to them or you step away. I repeat, you step to them or you step away. And if we're on the same team, we all stepping away or we all stepping to him. Go shake his hand and smile. That's some weak stuff. You ain't from here. I know you're from Ohio, brother. From here to Tri-State, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. Nah, we fight back, baby. Even if we lose, we fighting back. Verbally, physically, clapping our hand. What up? What up? Oh, that's ignorant. No, what's ignorant is you letting this dude push your boy around and you not up in his grill. That's like you got 8 brothers and 7 sisters, and you know each person's personality, and they come home and say, "Mom, this person's taking my lunch." Not because they can't fight, it's because of their personality is docile. So What you think the brothers and sisters gonna do? All right, y'all. What time we meet and where we meet? They come out and if they get their behind kicked, they came out as a family. I could beat up my sister, but you can't. I could take her lunch, but you can't. You know the mentality. My late brother, if anybody said something to me, he was gonna knock him the drink out. But he could bother me all day long. God bless his soul. Rest in peace, bro. We have to get this message as the Knicks front office. It's on you. How do you say? The ball is in your hand. It's on you. It's on you. Why? Because it's on you. You the scouter. You the general. Then manage. Coach, you got to learn this speed up here in the tri-state. We move fast, baby. And I keep telling you, be careful how you talk on the media. They are not your friends. You sitting up there talking to them like y'all cool. As soon as you mess up, they're going to tear your blank up. They're going to put a new one in you. And they'll blank you from the back. That's how cold-blooded the tri-state is. You know? So, I just had to put my 2 cents in. We have a problem. We need to solve it. Y'all can sit and blame all the players because that's who I do, but it's also Leon and them. They need to bring some defenders in. We need 2 to 3 defenders in who's NBA ready or dogs. Don't bring me no more church boys, and then against the church folks. Don't bring me none of those no more. Or us. But I don't speak for people. I speak for myself. Bring in some ballers, some dogs, some athletic people who could jump in the air and do 360s and slam. Why we can't have a Jordan? You know what I'm saying? Why we can't have a Kyrie? And he'll be available. He's like 39. We probably could use him at the point. At this point. You know, you got Dennis Struder, whatever, Scooter, Buddha, Dennis Struder. You have a lot of people out there who's not working. And you could just sign him to a 1-year contract. Far as the point guard, the PG, because, you know, Tyler's still, he's in the oven baking. He's not there yet. He's getting there. He has some glimpse of it, but, you know, he makes, you know, some mental mistakes because the pressure be hard. When no guys gang bang on you, you throw the ball away. You know, even OG, he throw the ball away. How do you throw the ball straight to the other team in their hand? You know why? Because you're not using your head. Before you throw the ball, pause. Look up. That's why I always give Towns a lot of credit. He has great court vision. He have great passes. Even if he have a bad day, you know, with passes, most of his passes are accurate and on point. And that's, you know how you get that? By understanding where your players stand. If it's 5 of y'all, and you only see 3, you know somebody's in the back. If you bouncing the ball up, that's why in basketball, you always usually had a point guard and a shooting guard bring the ball up. Why is OG bringing the ball up? Because the Coach Brown probably said anybody could bring it up. Well, that's why you have an anybody problem going on. That's why every time you turn around, you got a problem. When Towns get the rebound, he tosses it to the person normally, at least 90% of the time. He understands that. OG got to understand it. And Bridges, what a disappointment right now. We was disappointed when he came, and then he helped us out in Boston. Well, you should. That's your job. But I'm saying, I'm willing to trade him too. I like Bridges. That's my man. But I think he hit the ceiling. He's 6'8", and he's slim, and it's like he don't have no heart. Give me somebody with some grinding heart for this. We need dogs, not cats. No point intended, Towns. You're a big man, but you need to go see the Wizard too. You need to get some courage, because I played ball back in my day, and we had courage up and down. We ladies running up and down that court. We left our sweat on the court. We didn't bring none home. We didn't walk around the court. We ran up and down there like it was our life, because that's what the game inquires. So a lot of podcasts are going to say this and say that. Hey, it's your prerogative. Do what you do. But this is Ms.Champagne doing what she does or whatever. And my thing is analyzing the whole team, not just one player. The whole team need some backup. They need pieces to make the puzzle fit. It's not fitting. Why are you trying to make this piece fit? It doesn't fit. You must what? Acquit. We need to understand every team is a puzzle. That's why you see other people trading real quick, because they understand the puzzle. They understand the puzzle. You need the right pieces to fit the puzzle. Because if you don't have the right pieces, you're going to always have empty spots and empty situations, and it's not going to get filled. It's going to be a void. I'm not mad. I'm hurt, but I'm not mad. Because you had the game, and then you was up by 10, and the coach take everybody out and put the people in there who wasn't rolling. I'm like, I thought you was going to be different. You were showing us signs that you're going to juggle the roster, but you have to understand when to juggle the roster. If you're up 10, it's no reason why you're going to lose a game by 5 or whatever, 11, whatever, 6. That means you're not coaching. And your team that chews the gum, and then you got Brian, that's my man in there from Jersey. He got them Medea glasses on sitting in the back. They look like Gazelle, but man, you look like Medea sitting there with them black glasses. You look like Big Medea. And JB Fall be chewing that gum. I just want to smack it out his mouth. You ever heard you don't chew gum on TV? Y'all need to be coaching. Help Brown out. It's a team effort. Maurice Cheeks, you too. You're a legend. I used to watch you play when I used to come to the Garden. When you pulled off in that Mercedes with the bunny girl. I used to love me some Cheeks back in the day. I don't know how you are now, but I can tell you this. You've still been around some great people. Is Brown listening to you? What can Brown do for you? You need to, if you're not doing it, because you never know what's going on, you need to correct it. And if you're not seeing it, you shouldn't be on the squad either. We need people who can see stuff the coach not able to see in real time, because the time is moving quick, and it's like you're on a stage giving a speech at a ceremony. You need to write it down sometime. Sometimes y'all got to be his write down people. Let them know. Remind them you got 3 timeouts. Remind them that this need to happen, or this might to happen. Because like I said, in baseball, they have 2 coaches on outside of the dirt to remind the people what to do. It's a reason why they get coaches and assistant coaches. Remind the head coach, just in case he's not thinking of that or she's not thinking of that, wherever you're playing. But it needs to get addressed. We got to February 5th, and if you wait, it's going to be a long season. And we're going to be the talk of the town, the laugh of the town. And so far, people love beating us. They play their best when they play the New York Knicks, because we always think we won something. And they laugh at us a lot because they beat us at home. How you get beat at home? We used to cover and protect home base. Now we just lollygag, walk up the court, walk down the court. Okay, when they trade you, don't get mad. Everyone is tradable. I don't want to hear JB is protecting. No, everyone's tradable. It's a business deal. Everyone should be on the hot seat if you're not doing your job. Everyone. If I'm at my 9 to 5 and I'm not doing my job, when they talk to me, eventually they're in the back looking for somebody to replace me. And they might even have me train that person before they kick me out the door. It's business. How do you say? Ya mean? It's business. Ya mean? This your girl Champagne. Just putting in my 2 cents. Keep doing what y'all doing out there. And remember, we like a puzzle. We like a puzzle. And we need to get the right pieces to go to the puzzle. And right now, we don't have it. Okay? Right now, we don't have the right pieces to go to the puzzle. Right now. But we could change that. We in trade season. Trade on, Leon. Trade on, Leon. Don't doze, Rose. Don't fold those. Don't fold, Rose. Trade on, Leon. This your girl Champagne, keeping it funny and keeping it 120. I love you all. But at this point, I need to sign off. Until next time, the next game is coming up. What's it? I think it's Monday, right? I got to look at the schedule. But anyway, I love you. Hope you love me back. Peace.